Good morning, FHS. This is Flyer News.
To start off the show, we have a look at FHS sports.
Then we will meet some of the new teachers at FHS.
And to wrap up the show, Megan and I will let you know about the new IHOP that's coming to Framingham.
Stay tuned for all that and more on today's episode of Flyer News.
Good morning and welcome back to Flyer News. I'm Colin Dowdy.
And I'm Megan Romine. Today is Wednesday, September 7th, the day 7 with periods running CBGFE.
It's exciting. Sports has started to kick off already. In fact, many teams are already having their first games today.
So true. Let's take a look at our first sports promo now.
Looks like we have a lot to look forward to from our school's athletics. In other news, the first spacecraft to ever land on a comet, the Philae lander, has been found after nearly 2 years of being hidden. The Rosetta orbiter captured an image of a comet and, lo and behold, there was the long-missing Philae lander. The spacecraft has been stuck underneath a rock on the surface of the comet since it landed, which would explain why it was so difficult to locate and receive data from. While it was attempting to land on the comet, certain parts of landing technology failed to operate properly, causing it to not be able to get a sturdy grip on the safe portion of the comet. Being pinned under rubble, it was unable to get energy from sunlight and therefore transmitted very little data. The members of the Rosetta imaging team were understandably excited to finally see their device with only 1 month left in their mission.
ITT Technical Institute is shutting down all of its campuses across 38 states after almost 50 years of activity. Facing pressure and scrutiny from the federal government, the for-profit chain of schools was forced to close all of its locations after restrictive laws were passed, stopping students who benefited from financial aid from attending the school. That measure, passed by the Department of Education, triggered a cascade effect of financial turmoil for the school's operating company, which would inevitably lead to its closure. Many students have been left with what seems like wasted years of their lives due to the fact that current students will not be able to receive a diploma for their time studying there. The federal government promises to reimburse student loan debts and also reassures the students that their credits from ITT can be transferable, but this does not seem to be safe to many people who spent their years of their lives pursuing that degree at that school.
This year, Framingham High School is welcoming 24 new teachers. Maddie and Cassidy got a chance to talk to a few of these new faces. Today, they have interviews with Ms. Cormier, Ms. Rabinovich, and Mr. Chernikoff. Take it away, guys.
So I'm Ms. Cormier, and I'm teaching art here. Really excited to be here. I am teaching AP art. I am going to be teaching an engineering by design class with Mr. Witherow, which I'm really excited about.
My name is Ms. Rabinovich, but everybody knows me as Doña R, and I teach Spanish.
My name is Mr. Chernikoff, and I teach physics.
I went to college at Mass College of Art and Design. Highly recommend it. Lots of fun, really great campus, learned so much. It was like too much to do, too little time, you know.
I taught Spanish at Maynard High School.
Before this, I was a high school physics teacher at Jeremiah Burke High School in Boston Public Schools, and I was also an adjunct professor at Boston University.
There's a lot of things I'm really excited about teaching here. I guess I would have to go with the engineering by design course just because it's new and I get to teach with someone who has been teaching for a long time and is really established, and I think it'll be really fun.
Just how big and diverse the school is. I'm so excited. There's just so much diversity. There's something for everyone. It's really, really nice. I came from a very small school setting.
I mean, I'm gonna have to go classic Eye of the Tiger. That's like a nice pump-up song.
Danza Kuduro.
I'm going to go with Solitary by VNV Nation.
Maddie and Cassidy, it's always nice to get to know our fabulous teachers. Not only are we getting new teachers here in Framingham, but we are also getting a new IHOP. We have a story on that featuring Colin, so let's take it to that now.
Over the summer, investors filed an application with the town of Framingham to build an IHOP on Edgell Road. The proposed IHOP would be on the site of the old Red Pepper restaurant, which was closed last year for various health code violations, including rodent activity, eggs and meat being kept at temperatures of around 50 degrees or more, and other things. The Red Pepper restaurant was given a chance to reopen. However, with the restaurant already leveled and plans moving forward for the new IHOP, it certainly doesn't appear that it will be reopened. The proposed IHOP, to be located at 17 Edgell Road, is going to be 4,800 square feet in size, marginally smaller than its 5,000 square foot predecessor in that lot. Additionally, the IHOP is trying to only have 158 parking spots, smaller than the town bylaw required 255 spots. The restaurant would also be open for 24 hours a day, which creates another hurdle to clear for the executives in charge of it, being that the town of Framingham selectmen have to approve the hours of any business that hopes to open. We talked to some students about it to get their opinions on the new addition to the Framingham restaurant scene.
I personally love IHOP. I think they make good pancakes, solid waffles.
I feel very excited because I love IHOP and I like breakfast food.
I'm totally excited for IHOP. I will be there eating some pancakes. I'm very excited. I think it's going to be a great thing for Framingham. I think the IHOP in Framingham is a great idea. I have a friend who lives right down the street, so I'll definitely be going all the time.
Oh, I'm very ecstatic about the new IHOP. I'm very happy that we're going to have a very good breakfast restaurant here. And it's getting rid of the Chinese restaurant that no one goes to.
Flyer News will keep you updated on the new restaurant as it progresses. For now, this has been Colin Dowdy reporting for Flyer News. Let's take it back to the desk. Oh, it's over now. That IHOP sure seems exciting.
I agree. It's always nice to get new businesses in Framingham.
Up next, we have the Pledge to the Flag.
And today in the studio, we have Nick and Leo here to lead us.
Take it away, guys.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is Wednesday, September 7th, a day 7 with periods running CBGFE. Today there is a faculty meeting from 2:15 to 3:15. There is a varsity girls swimming at 3:30 p.m. Varsity girls field hockey has a game at 3:45. Varsity boys and girls cross country has a meet at 3:45. Varsity girls volleyball has a game at 5:15, and varsity boys soccer has a game at 6:30. Also, the robotics club will have their first meeting this Thursday, September 8th, in room A212 right after school. All new and interested members should come for this meeting. Open Verse will have a meeting next Tuesday after school in Miss Lima's room. If you like writing, come join us. And Human Rights Club is having their first meeting today in F203. Everyone is welcome and bring friends. And Fusion tryouts are Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday in the CAF from 2:30 to 3:30. Everyone, especially boys, come and try out. And the first GSA meeting is this Thursday in B106. There will be pizza. All past, current, and future members are welcome. And Drama Company has auditions at 2 p.m. in the auditorium today, and we have a promo for that. No, just kidding, no promo. All right. And also, there will be a debate team meeting for new and returning members this Monday, September 12th at 2 p.m. in Miss Phom's room, E107. All students from any grade are welcome to join. And that's it for me. More announcements.
So seniors, our first steering is going to be tomorrow in B205. That's Miss Abreu's room, and there will possibly be pizza from Uno's. So please come out, and that's where we'll figure out about all our events for this year. So we'll see you then.
Girls volleyball has their first home game today at 4 against Natick in the front gyms.
If you see anyone wearing their jerseys, please wish them luck.
Please come support. Go Flyers.
Juniors, we have our first steering meeting tomorrow after school in E208.
It's really important that everyone comes out. We're going to be talking about new merchandise and upcoming fundraisers to get ready for cotillion and prom. Thanks.
Good morning, Matt.
Hi, Julie. Hi, we're from student government, and we have a meeting today at 2 o'clock in E100.
If you're interested in trying to change school policy, this is the club for you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, we're from Vocal Cannons, and we have a promo.
Hi guys, so we have auditions this Friday, September 9th, so if you bring something short to sing and be ready to dance, it'll be tons of fun. Thank you.
Good morning.
So boys varsity soccer has their season opener in Natick today at 6:30.
It's one of the biggest games of the season. Come out and support.
O time de futebol tem jogo hoje lá em Natick. É uma rivalidade muito grande. Vamos lá suportar o time.
Good morning.
Good morning, Julie. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Just a reminder for all faculty that we have a faculty meeting today. We're going to meet in the cafeteria, and please bring your laptop. Also, there's a PTO meeting. The first one of the year is next Monday, September 12th. Did you already announce this? You already did, didn't you? Okay. So I'll make it quick. It'll be an H100. The library is starting their new hours now. It's Monday and Wednesday. They'll be open from 7 to 3. Tuesday and Thursday from 7 to 4, and Fridays from 7 to 2:30. Late buses, unfortunately, will not start till September 26th. That's as soon as the transportation could do it. But the library, it does have its extended hours. Also, as I mentioned yesterday, we are putting another bell in there, so don't be alarmed there. You'll have a bell at 7:15, at 7:19, and then the final bell at 7:25. I just want to spend one more day reviewing the lockdown procedures. It's important that we all remember these procedures, especially in a drill or in the event of a real emergency. But the lockdown is if there's a danger in the building. So we're going to ask teachers to immediately head to their doors, check the hallways very quickly. If there's a student room in the hallways, just invite them in your classroom. Lock your doors and close your doors. We're also going to close all the shades, and students and teachers should huddle together farthest away from the window so that they're out of sight from anybody walking the hallways or anybody outside. And you're going to stay there until you hear further instructions. If it is possible for teachers to get to a phone and just call the main office to report any missing students, that would be great. But you should huddle out of sight until you hear further instructions, and that's the lockdown drill. That's it for me.
All right, period C.
That's all for today's episode of Flyer News. You can watch this episode again at 5 and 7 o'clock on channels 8 Comcast, 15 RCN, and 41 Verizon Fios.
And if you want to watch this or our other broadcasts, you can watch on demand under the FEC TV tab on the Framingham District website. I'm Colin Dowdy.
And I'm Megan Romine. Have a great day, FHS.